Welcome to our video series on creating and using mini-sites. In this video, we'll look at what a mini-site is. Okay, what exactly is a mini-site? A great place to get a definition is Google. If you go to Google and type in mini-site definition and search, you'll get some good results. If you look at the top result, which goes to pcmag.com, what it actually says is same as microsite. So minisite and microsite seem to be interchangeable terms. So if we go to microsite definition, all it says is a microsite is a small website or part of a website dedicated to a subject, also known as a mini-site. It's very straightforward. So now I'm going to talk you through a few examples of mini-sites, also known as microsites. First, though, I'm going to talk you through an example of a site that is not a mini-site, just to make things a little clearer when I go on to further examples. This is purely a content site, and a famous one, a very popular scam busters site. And because this site is all about the same subject, and because it has lots of pages about avoiding scams and so on and so forth, it's not a mini-site, it's a pure content site. Okay, let's start going through some good examples of mini-sites. A much more focused, let's say, small and focused sites and small and focused areas of sites. One example here, it's a site of ours. It's a pure sales site, a sales letter website. It's just a single page with lots of text if we scroll down. Lots of text and a few graphics, and it describes the product. And it leads down to the order link. So that's a mini-site. And the only other pages on the site are after you order, you're taken to a special page where the product is delivered. So that's a very small mini-site. In this instance, it's a direct sales site. Okay, another site of mine is another single-page site. It's pretty short, as you can see, with just a headline and some text and an opt-in box, as you can see here, for your name and an email address. So this is an opt-in page, and there's nothing else on the page, so you could call this a mini-site. And again, the only other areas of the site are the thank you page after you've entered your details, and then the delivery page to give you the free software. So this is another small, focused mini-site. Another very good example, which is actually a larger site, but one that's broken up into a lot of very specific areas, this is a popular site, Top 10 Reviews, and essentially it has lots of different areas which review many different products. For example, here, Multimedia section, DVD player. So if we click there, or actually let's go to a different example which I know fairly well. Security and privacy, anti-spyware, and click there. It opens in a new browser window, and this is a mini-site, which is part of the larger site. And this mini-site is purely focused on reviewing different anti-spyware products. And as you can see, the main domain of the site, the main address, is top10reviews.com, but the subdomain for this mini-site is anti-spyware-review.top10reviews.com. Of course, you can have mini-sites where instead of subdomains, you have them in folders. For example, top 10 reviews /spyware. That would work as well, so you can choose how you would want it on your site. So you can see that this is a focused site, a focused mini-site or microsite which compares different anti-spyware products. And you can see that you can click here for more detail on each product, and it goes into a fair amount of detail. So that's what a mini-site, also known as a microsite, is. The official definition and a few examples of a mini-site in action: a sales page mini-site, an opt-in mini-site, and you could say this one is a content mini-site. It's a large content site, but it's broken up into very specific mini-site areas for different subject matter. These three examples should give you a good idea of how a mini-site can look and may give you some ideas for creating your own mini-site or microsite.